Almost 2 years have passed since the world faced one of its record books. It seems like things may never be quite the same, too heart-rending. However, as the globe was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, we couldn't help but be inspired by the worldwide community's response to the crisis. People all across the world put on masks, worked from home, learned how to use Zoom, studied online, completed self-learning modules, spent holidays away from loved ones, and did everything they could to help and support one another. The public's health and safety were essential, and we needed to work together to ensure that everyone was taking the required steps to prevent the virus from spreading. However, while we were all affected in our personal and professional lives, we couldn't help but see the link to the health for Mother Earth. Many of us are wondering what environmental work will look like in a post-pandemic world. Now that mass vaccination programs are being implemented and limitations are being eased in countries throughout the world. Because while the coronavirus fades as a global threat, climate change intensifies. And just as we unite together to combat the virus, we must unite together again to address the situation of a drastically changing climate. We must act and believe that a pandemic can stop us from living a green life. Individual efforts such as composting or recycling are admirable, but what if you pushed yourself to think bigger? Can you deliver a presentation at your school? Start a tree planting campaign and plant your own. Mother Earth has spent millions of years honing her most potent weapon in combating climate change. That weapon is a tree. By collecting carbon dioxide from the air, storing carbon in the trees and soil, and releasing oxygen into the atmosphere, trees assist to mitigate climate change. Every day, trees supply us with several benefits. They provide shade, block frigid winter winds, attract birds and wildlife, cleanse the air we breathe, reduce soil erosion, clean our water, and enhance the attractiveness of our homes and communities. What are you waiting for? Together, as one, let us plant trees to make a big difference. We should always look at the positive side. Despite the masks and distance that we are still dealing with as of present due to the pandemic, organizing a tree planting activity where officers as well as its members will join the activity is a great help to ensure Mother Earth. But once you plant a tree, it doesn't mean that you are already done. It wasn't yet the end, but just the beginning. Always bear in mind, he who plants a tree plants a hope.